Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is petplatypus here, and am I making a video? What is this? Yeah, it's been like 4 fucking days. Sorry about that. Had a friend stay over a few nights, had some fun, didn't really have time to record any videos, apologize for that, but yeah, now I'm making Yu Yu Hakusho episode 42. Problematic episode, only one part, other than that it was actually pretty good. This episode we have Kuwabara versus Risho, or whatever his name is, and he has earth powers, which we kind of saw before, and he has this cool looking earth armor, and he's pretty much just beating the shit out of Kuwabara. He activates the earth armor later, but whatever. Beats the shit out of Kuwabara. Kuwabara's getting his ass kicked. This is intercut with, of course, Yusuke saying, the typical, don't do this, blah blah blah. You got a little bit more of Hiei saying, I'm gonna break out of this cage, which, fucking do it already. But, yeah. And then we get the girls, and there's like this pervert dude, and he gets slapped and the shit kicked out of him, and then these security guards, and then they finally get inside, because they get rescued by that one dude again, the dude with the scar, who's with Toguro. And, yeah, Toguro's manager, I guess. And then, yeah. Then we get the fucking finale of Kuwabara's fight, and that pretty much, coincides with Yukina being there, and he basically gets a fucking super boner power-up and wins, which is pretty much bullshit. I mean, at first they were saying, oh, he's doing the life energy thing, like Yusuke did at one point. I'm like, okay, that's fair. Someone will probably show up and heal him or give them life energy after the fight is over. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's fair, that's fine, I get that, that's cool. But then, instead of that, she shows up, he sees her, hucks the dude across the fucking arena, jumps after him. Well, first he starts doing like fucking poses and shit and talking about how epic he is and whatever. It's kind of funny, but it's just like, really a boner power-up? Like, come on, really, the power of love? Come on, seriously, he's like, my spirit energy's come back. And then he does this really badass, cut the armor, hits the dude, swings, slams him into the stadium, does like this cool fucking sheathing of his sword. That was pretty fucking badass, but he should not have been able to pull that off through seeing the chick he has a boner for alone. Like, no, that does not work, I'm sorry. It was cool, but it was not that well written, to be totally honest. It really was just a power-up that came out of nowhere. He should have just done, like, a life energy power-up, and then had him, healed, or had someone transfer life energy into him to bring him back. Would have been much better, would have made much more sense, excuse me. So yeah, that's pretty problematic, but other than that, like I said, the episode's cool. Him getting his ass beat, and, some of the lines he says were really cool, and just the way he was ready to sacrifice himself, and having, the comedy at the end. Apparently, fucking Keiko has dad ass now, I guess, according to Yusuke. So yeah, a lot of pretty good comedy in this episode. What else did we get in this fucking episode? No, that's pretty much it. It was just the fight. I thought it was a good fight overall. I mean, he was just getting his ass kicked. The one dude's meteor move was kind of cool. The animation was good throughout the episode. Nice, good movement and everything. Pretty fluid overall. So, yeah, I mean, not too much to say about this episode, other than that one really problematic part where he wins off the power of love, which is pretty stupid. I mean, what actually happens is cool, like I said. Fucking sheath that sword like a boss, but the power of love, that's gotta go, I'm sorry. So yeah, not a terrible episode of Yu Yu Hakusho by any means, but that is a pretty big problem, because it was the final fight of this round, and he won in that way, but whatever. I'll sit this one around like a 7 out of 10. It was still a good episode overall. The comedy and animation and pacing bring it back up a bit. Well, I guess it was kind of slowish, but not super slow at all. But yeah, the comedy and the animation and the cool things that happen do bring it back up. But I do have to dog it down a little bit for that, problematic aspect. So, like I said, 7 out of 10. It was a good episode. Could have been like a great, but it's good. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Haven't recorded one of these in like a week, so a little rusty, but whatever. Yu Yu Hakusho. Thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode of Yu Yu Hakusho in the comments below. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.